If you're on or in need of Medicare, I've got some good news and some bad news for you. The bad news is that most people are paying too much for their Medicare services. The good news is this video and free service that I'm going to go through with you will prevent you from being one of them. My name is Brian Tarian, and I'm here with some very important time-sensitive information that can put money back into your pocket in less than 30 days by improving your Medicare coverage. Now, I am not guaranteeing or saying that I can guarantee that you're going to save money, but for many reasons I'm going to cover in this video, it makes sense for you, I hope, to consider investing a few minutes of time and exploring your Medicare coverage options. Many people get on their Medicare plan and they have the set it and forget it mentality, where they don't do anything with their Medicare for months or years, and it's like any other insurance policies. There's a lot of variables that you're going to learn in this video that change and could work in your favor to help you save some money. So you're looking at the Medicare site now, and you can come in and you can search and you can do all this on your own. But I'm going to show you how it can be done quick and easy for you here. So first thing is I want to talk about the reasons why you want to have a look at your Medicare policy and see what other options are out there. First reason is your condition and or your medication has changed. If your condition has become more severe, requiring different treatment, that's a factor, or less severe, or maybe you have additional conditions that you've developed. For those reasons, the plan that you're on perhaps fit you at one time, but may not now. Same thing with medication. You're taking more medication or less medication, or even if you're taking the same medication, some of those medications that were premium medications when you first started may become more of a mainstream medication now, and there could be a solution with a Part C or a Part D plan that would make that much more affordable for you. Next reason, number two, is Medicare plan options. They really change frequently, and some states there's up to 20 different plans. I think the minimum I've seen is 3. So if you're just calling one company or going to one website and you're looking or talking to a Medicare agent that only covers and handles one plan, you're not seeing the whole picture in what's out there. So you could be on the right plan, but the odds are not in your favor. So consider that. There's new companies that develop plans as well that could be a better fit for you. Next reason, number 3, every day could be costing you money. A very conservative example is saving $50 a month, which we see commonly. That's $600 a year that should have been back in your pocket last year, and we just want to prevent it from happening again this year. And so we encourage you not to let the government take your money. If you are on a lower fixed income, there's low income assistance, and a lot of people that go through the disability process, living on a disability check, puts them in a category where there's some low income assistance. And so many Advantage plans offer help through the federal government in lowering co-pays and prescriptions. Plus, if you're eligible for one of these plans, one of the nice things is you can change it at any time throughout the year, not just during the open enrollment period that I'll talk to you more about in a minute. Next thing is this process is free to have your Medicare plan reviewed. You can do this all on your own, or you can use one of the Medicare specialists that we have that works with us here in association with the Disability and Fibromyalgia Digest. But either way, it's going to be the same cost. So Here's how that works. If you use a Medicare specialist and you talk to them, first of all, that's free. And they find a plan that is better suited for you and you change to that plan, you don't pay them anything. The savings that you incur is going to come right back to your pocket. They get paid from the insurance companies to find you the best plan. So the worst case scenario is you speak to them and you're on the right plan. At least you know, or they couldn't find a better plan for you. Now, you can do all this research on your own. Certainly, it's going to take you time, effort, energy, and money, but you've got to make sure that you're covering all the plans in your states, you're getting all the low-income subsidies, and that's one of the drawbacks when you go out and you search on the Medicare sites, because it doesn't take into consideration all of the criteria that you need right away. It's not as easy to do that as it is to speaking to somebody. Okay, so there's some other reasons too. From the Medicare site, you want to consider the cost of your plan. Oftentimes people get, for spending the same amount of money, they'll get better treatment at a doctor that is, more favorable to them. The other thing is quality of care, and what you can get, and the convenience and where that care is located. Some people that are going to be traveling, you need to take into consideration how your plan will work with travel outside of the U.S. Okay, so those are some of the key reasons. So the key is for you right now to take advantage of this offer is there's a green button on this page. It says click here now to maximize your Medicare fast. It's right below this video. And when you click on that, you can go in and you'll fill out a form that will just ask you some basic information so that we can put you in touch with a Medicare specialist that will call you within 24 hours. So we'll send you an email confirmation back after this has been completed, and we review your situation and we understand where you're at, and then we'll set you up with the most appropriate Medicare specialist that we have. So just clicking that button and getting started. Now, here's one of the beauties of this. Medicare has an open enrollment period, and that open enrollment period is the one time a year between October 15th and December 7th where you can change a Medicare Advantage plan. All right? We've made special arrangements to have you have your plan reviewed even outside of that. And the value is, if you're watching this video and it's before October 15th, is you can beat the rush. There's 55.5 million people that are on Medicare. So when that date hits October 15th, these Medicare specialists are just slammed. So as one of the benefits to you as a Disability Digest, Fibromyalgia Digest member, is if you're watching this video and it's outside of that period, we have Medicare specialists that we have agreed to set time aside to speak to you so they can spend quality time with you, a little bit more time with you to find the best plan. So I encourage you not to be a procrastinator and wait until the October 15th deadline. And the other reason is because oftentimes if you have a disability, again, you can get a low-income subsidy, and if one of those can be pinpointed, we can help you change at any point in time. So again, it's just a matter of clicking on that green button right there, and you can beat the rush. Now, listen, you could just say, you know what, I'm not going to do anything. And that's really one of your options right now, which could be a costly one because, again, the $50 example is $600 a month. But really, you've got nothing to lose. This is, there's no cost involved here. If there's ever anything that we charge for on our website for your membership, we have a $133 guarantee. Well, we will send you a check. And with this Medicare arrangement, you can certainly do all the searching on your own, but we encourage you to speak to the Medicare specialist so that they can review your situation. So just click on the green button right now if you're interested in maximizing your Medicare and saving money. We hope you do, and we look forward to hearing back from you about the difference that we've been able to make in your Medicare plan and your Medicare treatment. Thank you. This has been Brian Terry.